I know there is one reason you're here right now. You just got that big promotion and you're ready to buy your first sports car. You've been saving up all your money since you was a little kid and now you finally got it. Today we're going to show you 10 sports cars that you can buy for less than $10,000. My name is Quentin at the Ultimate Car Guy. Let's get this video started. Number 10. The 2003 Ford Mustang Mach 1. This SN95 Mustang came with a 4.6 liter 8-cylinder engine, coming out with 305 horsepower and 320 foot-pounds of torque. This was able to propel the car to 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds. And this Mustang is also the only Mustang to come with an independent rear suspension other than the Mustang S550, which is the current generation. This Mustang comes with ventilated brake discs from Brembo, an independent rear suspension, a shaker hood, Goodyear Eagle tires, a 4-speed automatic or a 5-speed manual transmission, and is even able to do 0.85 Gs on the skid pad. And even with all those performance parts, the Ford Mustang Mach 1 is still under $10,000. That is an amazing deal. And making our number 9 in the list is the 2000 Chevrolet Corvette C5 Hardtop. Offering the speed and power of a much more expensive sports car has always been the Corvette's signature. The C5 1997 to 2004 was no exception. If you can't afford the new C6s or the C7s, you should try the C5 or C4. The C5 Corvette had an engine dubbed the LS1. It was a 5.7 liter 8-cylinder engine that made 345 horsepower and 350 foot-pounds of torque. It was able to propel the Corvette to 0 to 60 in less than 5 seconds, and had a top speed of over 170 miles per hour. If you know where to look, you can get the Corvette C5 for less than $10,000, while good standing models will be around $15,000 and $20,000 for the Z06 models. It is still a really good deal if you can get one for $10,000, even if you have to repair some things. Our number 8 spot is the 2000 BMW Z3 Roadster. The BMW Z3 came out in 1999 with a 1.9 liter inline 4-cylinder engine good for 139 horsepower. The highest trim came with a 2.8 liter inline 6-cylinder engine good for 192 horsepower. With the Z3 you have two transmission options, a 4-speed automatic with overdrive or a 5-speed manual transmission. The Z3 is able to do 0 to 60 in less than 7 seconds. Z3's prices start at below $9,900, so pick one before they actually appreciate in value. The second pony car to make it into our list is the 2002 Chevrolet Camaro Z28. Whether you want a drag racer, a drift car, or the ultimate track monster, the Camaro SS Z28 has you covered. The Camaro used a 5.7 liter 8-cylinder engine used in the Corvette C5. It made 310 horsepower and 340 foot-pounds of torque. It was able to propel the Camaro to 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds. With the performance nearing the Corvette, you expect the Camaro to be around $15,000, but don't worry, it is around $10,000, so get one today. Number 6 entry is the first generation Porsche Boxster. The Porsche Boxster is a purpose-built sports car, following in the footsteps of the race-bred 550 Spider. Don't let the moniker, the poor man's 911, fool you. It still had a 2.7 liter flat 6 engine that was making 217 horsepower and 190 foot-pounds of torque. It was enough to make the 0 to 60 time of less than 7 seconds. Some people will argue that the Boxster and Cayman are better driver's cars than the 911, which has gotten big lately. You can get this Porsche Boxster for around $9,000, and some people has even got it for $6,000. Our number 5 entry is the 2000 Honda S2000. VTAG, VTAG, this car has a VTAG, 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 oh so much RPM, VTAG. The Honda S2000 used a 2 liter VTAG 4-cylinder engine which revved to an amazing 9,000 RPM and made 240 horsepower in the process. What is more amazing is that this 2 liter engine had the highest horsepower per liter until the Ferrari 458 came out in 2011. The Honda S2000 is what some people call the most exciting car that Honda has produced in the United States, and you can still get it for less than $9,300. Our number 4 entry is the 2002 Subaru Impreza WRX. The WRX has been made ever since 1994 and finally arrived in the United States after 2001. The WRX is powered by a 2-liter Boxer engine capable of making 227 horsepower. It was able to propel the car to 0 to 60 in less than 6 seconds and had a top speed of 145 miles per hour. With its awesome all-wheel drive system, this car is able to go anywhere and anytime. Prices for a good WRX will be just below $8,000. Our number 3 spot goes to the 2002 Nissan 350Z Z32. This car is the complete package. You can do drag racing, drifting, or track racing in this thing. The Z used a V6 engine producing 280 horsepower and 274 foot-pounds of torque. You can get this car with a 5-speed automatic transmission or a 6-speed manual transmission. I would go for the manual if I was you. The 350Z did 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds. You can get one of these for around $8,000. Our number 2 entry is the 2004 Acura RSX Type S. Our second VTEC entry had some big shoes to fill when it replaced the Integra back in 2001. The Type S was luxurious, sporty, and affordable, and popular with the import tuner crowd. The Type S used a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine good for 200 horsepower. This engine was called the K20. It was used in a lot of Honda models at the time. It was used in the Honda Civic Type R, the RSX Type R, and the RSX Type S. RSX was able to do 0 to 60 in 6 seconds flat. They cost around $8,000, and I even done a review on one. That video link will be in the description. Our number 1 entry is the Mazda MX-5 Miata, the NA through NC generations. Have you guys ever heard the phrase, Miata is always the answer? The Miata uses a 4-cylinder engine good for 120 to 167 horsepower, depending on the generation you get. The 0 to 60 time start at 9 seconds for the NA, and all the way up to 6.3 seconds to the NC. The MX-5 Miata has been the best-selling roadster of all time, selling over 1 million units. You can get these for less than $10,000 for the NC model. You can even get the NA models for around $3,500. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the 10 sports cars you can buy for $10,000. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.